First question is from Cora, and it asks, should I go to an engineering college or learn online by myself if I want to open up my own company?
Yeah, both would be great. I mean, if you can do both, that's ideal. And I'll talk about. I've hired, 100 developers over my career, and the one question I always ask them is, "What have you built on your own?" Because unfortunately, the majority of computer science classes, computer engineering schools, they're taught like history classes. So, hey, it's great that you know COBOL or whatever they're teaching, but that's not what you're going to program in a startup, nor in a business you start for yourself, your own startup. So I always ask, are you a good hacker? What have you hacked? So what have you done outside of class? So that's if you're interviewing for a job. And if you're building your own thing, it doesn't really matter. It's all about technical competence. And I'm not classically trained. I taught myself. I've been programming since I was 6 or 7 years old. And so I just taught myself by hacking. I wish, instead of doing pre-med and going to medical school like I did, I wish I would have gotten more of a classical engineering background while I was in.
You'd be like an evil genius if you
That would be pretty cool. I'm already evil. The genius part would be like a bonus.
Yeah.
But no, it's really what's the most efficient way for you to get the coding done? It doesn't take 4 years of classical undergrad education and a 2 years master degree to learn how to code well enough to build your own startup. I read Paul Graham article just this morning, actually. It was a 10-year-old article, and it said most super smart people or smart people above average intelligence can teach themselves to code well enough to hack in 6 months or a year. And so if you already know what you're building and have a little bit of a background, I mean, that's a pretty good. Now, are you going to be a 10x developer at the end of that? It's doubtful, unless you're just this naturally gifted individual. But that's how I do it. I would do it both if you could. If you're 18 years old and who cares what your grades are, but go out and learn and hack.
Perfect. I have no engineering experience, so I can't add.
There you
I
go.
can't add value to this
There
question.
you go. There you go.